Been a lot of airplane and helicopter activity the past few days, crop spraying. This little clip here is the neighbors to the south having a field sprayed by helicopter on the 9th of July, I think it was. I just realized I haven't done any garden updates at all this year, so I don't suppose there's a whole lot of interest in them on the channel, but I'm gonna record some just for my own use. These are potatoes, obviously, and they're looking really, really good. I believe these first two rows here were planted in the last week of April. The rest are a little later, but none of them were really late. A lot of it is new seed. I've written down somewhere what it is, but the odd potato bug I've killed, but not bad. We got blooms here. Places like this where nothing came up. I replanted several like that, but for the first time ever in my memory this year, I have used up all of last year's potatoes, so I had nothing to use for seed, and I didn't think there was anything left in the stores in town, so we got a little empty space here in the garden this year. That's the good news. Not such good news. Beans. Very poor germination. I think there's 3, maybe 4 bean plants came up. There was 1 pea, and wouldn't you know, I accidentally killed it with the hoe when I was working here, so smart move. A little bit of summer fellow here. I'm gonna have to work eventually. That's the last row of potatoes. What we got here is tomatoes, and they got hit by frost at some point after I transplanted them. This one's looking really good. There were 6 plants in total. That one's kind of sickly, still recovering. Same here. And again, what we got here is a transplant. Same at the far end, another transplant. I happen to notice I have a small crop of volunteer tomatoes coming up here. I guess from last year's tomatoes went to seed. There's quite a scattering of them. I don't know what they're going to turn into, but I thought, well, put it in the ground here to fill in where the original ones died out, and see what they do. These are slowly recovering. We've had lots of rain, not a lot of heat until now. I think I mentioned it was 85 degrees today. So I've been giving them a little shot of water in the mornings, keep them going. But yeah, they're really slow this year. Anyway, that's your basic garden update. And I think with what else I got to add to this video, that's probably gonna finish for this time. And I cut that hay, I think, yesterday. Really dried up. I'm thinking maybe try flipping some of it with the rake tomorrow and possibly try baling. Although this is a really tough spot to get dry hay out of. It grows just thick and rank down there. Not a great spot for drying, but we'll see. I'm gonna call it a finish. Thanks for hanging in there and watching all the exciting events on the Roosty 6 channel. And I'll have a little more for you in a few more days, hopefully. I'm gonna get a few shots of that blooming canola, which is really starting to turn yellow. Okay, we're done. Catch you next time on the Roosty 6 channel.